What's up, everybody? Eric Erratic Vapes on Facebook, Erratic Vapes on Instagram, Erratic on Twitter. Welcome back. It's been exactly a week, and I've followed through with my commitment. Man, look at that. An empire. Before I go any further, man, it's been a great birthday. Sincerely, everybody on Facebook that stopped by and wished me a happy birthday, I really, really appreciate it. Means a lot to me. I had a great day with my family. The Empire, special thank you. We'll talk more about that later. But Vapor Rob, part of the Band Hammer League, and Amber over to Empire. Just thank you so much for helping me make that happen. I've wanted an Empire since I started vaping, and here it is. Came on my birthday. Elated. But we're not here to talk about me and all the things that I nerd out about. For starters, we're going to make this quick. We have a winner in the Sid Mod giveaway, and I'm even going. Bear with me because I'm experimenting with doing new things. I'm not a professional reviewer, but I'll have the ability to show you the random.org deal to show you that it was completely and totally fair and square. I do have a winner, Chris Meyer. He has been notified. And so that's it. Really appreciate everybody that entered. Had a decent amount of people enter, and I'm happy. So there it is. What I'm going to talk about. Oh yeah, I'll get that shipped out on Monday. But any other questions or anything, knows how to reach me. So what I'm here to talk to you a little bit about today. I'm not going to make it too terribly long. But what has been on everybody's mind? Clones, and more clones. And the first clone that I talked about, well, I guess it's not really. I guess the Scaling 19 isn't technically a clone, even though now they've kind of made it into an enzonic clone. Whatever. Wasn't a happening experience by any stretch of the imagination. But I didn't smash it. But I got to tell you, you see all these, you get the Smoke Magneto or Magneto or whatever, and you've got, there's just a lot on the market. I don't know if that's necessarily a clone either, but we'll just say that there's a lot of mods coming out, mechanical mods, anywhere from, even these. This was sub $20, and I'll explain. Yeah, I did get it from Fasttech. I did. And it cost me $18. But in the real world, and I'll talk to you a little bit about my experience on that as well, and why Fasttech, local vendor, you be the judge. A couple things to think about there. But anyway, but yeah, there's just a ton of those mods that are available. Some are direct copy, Grand Vapor, like the Sentinel, like the Private, like the M16. Direct copies, and then you've got some that are kind of pseudo copies, for lack of a better term. I need a vape. That's right. Now everybody roll their eyes at once. But anyway, There seems like there's the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the big names, I'll be honest with you guys, I probably could have researched this out a bit more. Maybe I was lazy. I'm sure, maybe my good friends on Reddit that like to downvote me to oblivion will tell me I'm lazy. That's fine. But I don't even really know who makes these. But it seems like they are way outshining some of these bigger names, like, the names we all know and have a love-hate relationship with, Sigeli, Smoke Tech, guys like that. I'm just really impressed with this mod, and I'll tell you why. And I'm probably missing something. I know I'm rambling because it's just been an exciting day, and I got so many things that I want to talk about. But I know that my videos tend to get a little bit long sometimes, so I kind of want to I'm working on getting concise, I promise. But let me show you what I'm kind of talking about. When we talked about the Scaling 19, for instance, it was that huge Delrin piece in there, and I know that they're now onto the Sigelei 19E, and I know that those issues have been fixed, but I mean, it was just atrocious when it came to misfires. I don't know about the SmokeTech Magneto. I don't know about the new 19E. I don't know about any of these things and the redesigns. And now they're messing with true magnetic buttons and all these different things. But, I've watched pieces and parts of some reviews, and it kind of looks like maybe it would misfire. I don't know. You're still talking about $50, whereas for $18 to $30, just depending where you get it from, for less money, it seems like you're getting a better product. That's what I wanted to talk about. One more thing, brief, about clones. How do I feel about them? How do I feel about buying something like this as a direct knockoff? I mean, let's call it what it is. Kind of mixed emotions because I support small business. I appreciate the craftsmanship. I do, and all these things. But here's the thing: a lot of vapors are not going to have $150, $170, $200 to buy a mod. Okay, it's just not going to happen. It just isn't. I mean, my collection, I've got a couple of nice pieces, but I'm not rich in any stretch of the imagination. I like to try new things all the time. This kind of gives me the opportunity to do so. And the thing about it is, again, correct me if I'm wrong, I could be, I don't know everything. The demand on those higher priced units are so high, I don't see it really affecting their business anyway. And this way, I feel like it brings a great, in the instance of the Sentinel, perfect example of bringing a tremendous vaping experience to people that may not have $150, $170 on a whim to buy a mod. So there it is. So that's just my opinion for what it's worth. I'm not saying it's the holy gospel. If you disagree, that's fine. I do see it from both sides, by the way. And I suppose if I were a mod maker, that would piss me off. But again, everybody has the right to a decent vape and to kind of experiment and get out there. Okay, and rant. So, a couple things that you will notice. Again, I'm going to try to do this, guys. I do not have the... Ooh, that's awful. I don't have the capability of doing up-close stuff just yet, but it doesn't matter because I'm not a big numbers guy either, but I'm just a practical, everyday vapor. I do know that voltage drop on these, thanks to some friends of mine, is extremely minimal. And I'm told, from what I've read, again, that this mod is completely brass construction. All of it. Light is shining, and that's awful. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. It is. So that's what you get. And this looks kind of silly, I know, but it comes like this. You can get it in the all silver. Mine is, as Fasttech says, golden. The translation's a little bit off. But top cap here, the floating center pin is nice. This is just a solid connection. And this is the key to it. If you're well versed in this stuff, you're going to say, yeah, big deal. We know, but not everybody is. So this is, remember when we looked at the Sigelei 19 and it had that huge Delrin ring and obviously that big, ugly, sloppy magnet that was just creating all kind of havoc. I mean, this thing is going to make direct contact, and this came, I want to say Monday. I've been vaping with it pretty regularly, and I don't recall having a misfire, honestly. So it's been working out just great for me. And these are the kind of things that I am learning, and hopefully I can pass along to you so you don't throw away money. Things to look for as you develop and as you purchase new items. Don't always, it's early adopter syndrome. It's like, the first guy that goes out to buy a game system or a new TV or a computer or whatever, you get it, and it's junk, and you're mad, and then, well, in the real world, 9, 12, 18 months later in the world of vaping, 3 weeks later, revision 2, 3, 4 through 7 come out, and then you're really mad because now it actually works. So, as tempting as it is, the second something drops, I have kind of started becoming a little bit more patient and just waiting, just a little bit. But these are my opinions again, and just, if I can save you a few bucks by holding off, and just kind of tell you some of the things to look for, why not? Now, let's talk about Fasttech real quick. This probably isn't going to pick up. I showed a picture of it. If you follow me on Instagram, yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it there. It looks bad. Maybe not so bad there, but it looks bad here. And I don't know if it's tarnish, if there's something peeling away there. I'm working at it, getting it a little bit better. I am not saying that I had a bad experience with Fasttech and Fasttech would not fix it. I didn't ask Fasttech to fix it because I didn't want to deal with it, because it takes forever to get stuff from there. You know how that works. It's got to come from China to San Francisco. And then I had another package from Fasttech that my local post office managed to lose for a week. The point of the matter is, I paid $18 for this. It came with a pretty ugly defect, as far as I'm concerned. It does not affect the performance. It works just great, but it's ugly. It bothers me. I like my stuff to look good. So if I had, if I was a big shot and, sprang for $30 rather than 18, from a good, trusted vendor within the circle of trust that we're always talking about, it would have been a matter of, an email or a phone call or Facebook message or whatever, just like, hey, man, I got this thing and it's jacked, and hey, no problem, and could have gotten it fixed. Say I got this on Monday, it would have been resolved by Friday, because I have every bit of confidence in the world with the vendors that I deal with, because they do. I have had slight issues because stuff happens. I love the blowhards of it. Unacceptable! Like, what does that even mean, dude? Like, let me come to your job and wait for you to make a mistake and then point it out to you. Stuff happens, but it's how you move to resolve those issues. Again, it's not it's not Fasttech's. Well, it's their fault that this is jacked, but it's not that they wouldn't fix it. I'm sorry. I just opted not to, because who wants to go through all of that? It's like waiting for a baby to be born, and I don't have time for that. Come on. I mean, we got to move. So next time, I bought this because I saw it. It was $18 for the golden one, and I went for it. What can I say? Fasttech definitely serves its purposes. But let me say this. Support your small business. Support your brick and mortars. Support your trusted online shops, because those guys work hard for you. They do. And ladies as well. They do. That's all there is to it. You're going to get faster turnaround times. You're going to get better service. But if there is something out there that you're just not sure of and it's dirt cheap for the heck of it, you don't really care, certainly Fasttech's a viable option as well. So, a couple things. This now is put together. I did that while I was rambling. As you can see, it is telescopic. It will fit an 18650 battery, an 18500 battery, and here's something that I'm not 100% positive of, only because I've not done it personally. I don't have a kick, but it's my understanding that it will not work with an 18350 unless you do have a kick. I guess you can kick it with an 18350 from what I've read and what I've heard, but I guess a standard 18350 battery in here probably just is too small and will not connect in there. Okay, so you've got your nice brass / copper-esque construction. It could be either. Again, I don't have a degree in minerals and metals. I think it's brass. All I know is the damn thing hits hard. Does anything else really matter than that? It hits hard. It does. I did a video. I showed you about the K101. Hits like a beast. This thing hits harder. Okay. What more do I care about? You may care about more. That's fine. You're probably smarter than me anyway. So, here it is. I've got an 18500 battery. Please, battery safety, Ohm's law safety. I can't stress that enough. but I'm not going to teach a tutorial on that. I just always like to remind people to please make sure you know about your battery. Don't use sketchy batteries. Don't use unbranded batteries. Blah, blah, blah. The whole 9 yards. So, I mean, it all goes together pretty well like any other telescopic mod. Here's something that friends of mine will love, the fact that it does fit flush, and that's thanks to this. Could be floating center pin. Somebody probably tell me that's not officially a floating center pin, but it works for me. I do get my Addy flush. I got my Nimbus here flush, so I'm excited about that. It does look good. It does not have Ego cone threading of any type, just so you do know. So if you are using your eVods and you want to use it on something like this, this will not be the mod for you because it's not going to fit. I guess theoretically you probably could use it with an adapter, but you'll probably just want to pass on this one, to be quite honest. So 510 connection, has the ability to fit flush. It looks pretty sexy. I mean, it does. It's pretty good looking in my opinion. And it's firing. So what I've got here, I'm just going to show you how it vapes really quickly. Where are we at here? Oh God, we're at 16 minutes. Okay. Let's go ahead. A little Papa Smurf in here. We'll fire him up. Fire her up. Move over a little bit. I mean, it's performing, and as you can see, I'm at about 1 ohm on dual coils in this here. Freshly charged battery. Just the light again. Freshly charged battery. It is doing me quite well. Really, really, really enjoying this mod. Again, I paid for it. I'll put the link in the description. Fasttech, but AKA Vapors is selling it as well. Can't recall the price to it. I think it's right around $30, but I'll link that there too. Brian, who runs AKA, I purchased stuff from him before. He's a great guy, runs a great business also. So, I mean, if you want it quicker and you want closer, quicker service kind of thing, and I doubt you'll get one that looks like this, just a feeling. That is just, I'm loving life right now on my birthday. I am. It's been great. Anyway, I think that about covers it. You know, I'm sure, like, as far as technical perspectives and things, that I don't offer too much because I have a hard enough time staying under 20 minutes. There's more, and there's stuff that I miss, I understand. But for the most part, I think you got it. I highly recommend this mod. What can I say? For the price, you cannot beat it. Put it in your arsenal, and then have a vape. Thanks a lot for watching. Chris, again, congratulations. Your SID mod will be in the mail on Monday. Appreciate you watching. Eric Erratic Vapes Facebook, Erratic Vapes on Instagram, Erratic on Twitter. Have a good night and take care. Thanks.